Awesome. Welcome, everybody. This is our Monday mentoring call, and we are going tonight to talk about how to get your business discovered, how to create content that your perfect customer would just absolutely love and need to see. Okay. And so I'm going to cover some of that. And then what I want to do is open up for Q&A just on this topic. Okay. We're staying on topic, you guys. And if anybody wants to role play with me, we can do that so I can help you as well. But first of all, I got to share something that is so important. It's not about the price. I'm going to repeat it for the ones in the back. People are not buying from you, or people are buying or not buying because of the price. It's not the price that will get people to buy. It's you. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. There's people out there selling $100,000 products. People are buying them, right? It's not the price. And so I'm just telling you guys, because when you are not doing good at marketing, you'll cut the price to get customers. And you never want to do that, because what you do duplicates. And then you are creating a tidal wave that is not duplicatable for very long. And so that was one of the things I really loved about our IPS products, right? Because they were regulated. They're regulated to where, you know what, this is what they are: 50, 150, 300, and 600. And nobody can get the resale rights on them unless that's what they paid, period. Don't sell them for another price, you guys. Come on. If you're trying to sell them for another price, you need to look in the mirror. That's a marketing issue. That's not a money issue. People aren't going to buy from you because they're cheaper. What you're creating in your business is not longevity. You will not build a solid six-figure business doing that. Now, if you want to, kind of inspire your list a little bit and offer, like, hey, for this and this amount of time, I'll waive the website fee, then that's fine. That's completely different. But don't go in and try to undercut these prices. I'm just telling you guys that you don't have a price issue. Matter of fact, what you're doing, and if you're trying to cut the price of these products, you're telling people that these products are overpriced when you're doing that. I do exact opposite. I'm like, you guys are getting $10,000 worth of stuff. Like, you're getting a heck of a buy for $600. You're getting an insane buy for $300. Right? Now, isn't that funny? I've never cut my price, and I sell 80 of the 600 a month. 80 of the 600. I'm telling you guys, it's not the price. You don't have your message to your market out there quite yet. Okay. So I know, like, desperation can kick in, but that's how it looks. Right? It's desperate. That's why you see Starbucks all have the exact same price of coffee. Now, every once in a while, the different Starbucks might promote something different, like a little, in that area might have a little promotion, but they're not cutting prices. They're not trying to compete with the prices, right? And I think that is so important. And I mean, that's what I loved about IPS, is how they're regulated with 600, 300, 150, 50, right? And again, if you guys are that insecure that you feel that you have to mark the price, just work on marketing. I guarantee it, I can triple the price of them and sell 80 still. I right now know that I could take that premium product and literally tell people it's $1,800, and I would give it so much freaking value that I would still sell 80 of them. Matter of fact, I would probably raise my thinking, and I would probably sell 160 of them, because I would put so much value in it. So when you guys want to, like, cut a price, remember that they just need one customer, and they're in profit mode. I wouldn't even want to introduce my customers to, oh, I'm gonna give you some of it back, because then you've created a limiting belief in their head. You're setting your customers up for failure because of your selfishness of not wanting to learn marketing. Because then they're going to think, oh, so am I going to have to cut the prices to make money? Am I going to have to do this and this and this and this? You're setting them up for failure. And I can promise you, I've sold, I in my Stripe, 1,596 customers in my Stripe in 13 months. That's my Stripe. There's probably another 500 in PayPal, if not more. I've never undercut. I've literally built my business with ethics, with character and ethics. And I've just worked on every day of raising my standards and every day of getting better and every day of giving the products more value. I say a lot on my lives. I'm like, how fast would it take for you guys to come up with $600 if I had 100,000 sitting right here? Like literally, I had 100,000 stacked right here. How fast would it take you to come up with $600? 5 minutes, an hour, 2 hours? Because all you had to do is give me 600 and I give you the 100,000. And see, that's the difference, you guys. It's like you're not giving it enough value. Give the products the value that they deserve. Literally, I would have zero problem if they raise the prices because we should charge more because the amount of money people can make. Did you see that post I did today? And I know not everybody's seen it yet because not everybody's commented on it yet because I know we have more people making a lot more money than that. But look at all the people already said that they're making 10,000 plus. That's from this year. We're not talking years, this year. And that's the other question. I need to have them put the date they started. Then you guys are going to be like, holy crap, this really does work. And none of them that's making all that money have ever undercut the price. Build with ethics, my friend. Just build with, I can promise you guys, character and ethics win every time. What you do duplicates every time. If you want your customers to have a solid, secure business, please treat it like the business it is. I can promise you guys, you don't need to undercut price. You just need to get better at marketing. So that's why we're here today. So we're going to talk about how to get your business discovered, right? How can you attract customers to you? And if you guys haven't looked at the last 3 videos I've done in this whole week, all we're going to do is talk about content. So make sure you're looking at the last 3 videos I've done in the 90-day breakthrough because I cover that. I literally cover that for you guys. I literally talked about hooks. I talked about truth bombs. And then today I actually added some together for you. And so that's what we're going to spend some time with, right? But before we do that, you guys, I just want to make sure, and I'm going to go inside. Good. I'm glad you're liking the hooks. Okay. And I actually used them today. Okay. I think I used one on each channel and they both got really good engagement. So I'm telling you, you guys, don't question the system. Don't question the system. I'm telling you what, one of the questions I get all the time, and let me, before I show you something, we gotta talk about this because I'm just being really real right now because real is going to set you up for success. Me coddling you is going to keep you where you are. And I'm not going to coddle you, not when there's a lot of money to be made in this industry. I don't want you to keep on waiting to make that money. I want you to drive towards that money, right? And so one thing that is so important, you guys, literally, if one thing that I could share that is just so important is, first of all, you got to know who your perfect customer is, right? But you guys, how are you coming across? When you're creating content, like how confident are you really? Like, okay, so let's have some fun here. So can you give an example of how you say you start? What does that say? I'll go back to comments here in a little bit, but scale of 1 to 10. Okay. How confident are you? 1 being not at all. 5 being, yeah, I'm getting there. 10 being, yes. How confident are you that you truly can reach your goals with our community and the IPS digital products? You guys knew what I was going to say. You were like, I love you guys so much. You guys are great, man. You guys can you knew what I was going to ask. Okay. Because that's huge, right? That's why in one of my videos, what did I say? I'm like, you guys take these hooks. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to study them, right? I want you to study them. And so, and I want you to record yourself doing these hooks and then I want you to listen to yourself. And I want you to do them over again because we got to work on, I've been listening to some content and I can sense weakness. Nobody wants to do business with a weak person. And here's the thing, each and every one of you have that posture in you. I guarantee it, if right now we were all hanging out in your kitchen, and let's say that your granddaughter was over, or your grandson was over, or your child, and we're all hanging out in your kitchen, you just took some hot cookies out of the oven, and your child or grandchild came running in the room and went up there to grab a cookie, I'm sure you wouldn't be like, hey, don't touch that, it's hot. You'd be like, hey, be careful, that's hot. You would get attention. You know why you did that? Because that was in your heart. You weren't in your head. When you get out of your head and you create content in your heart, you can do the exact same thing. Okay? You can do the exact same thing. And here's the other thing. It's like, think about how much value you can put out there in the marketplace. How much value every day can you put out there? Stop thinking I need a customer. Stop thinking I need views. Stop worrying about what country your videos are going to. Just create the content. The algorithms will help you when you get the right message. And I will tell you what, after you create content, and I've given you a lot of good ideas the last 2 days, and I'm going to keep on delivering more ideas to you, but when you guys go to create that content, what I'll do is after 30 days, not even 30 days anymore, I'll go back and look at my videos that got the most engagement, which means the most people made it to the end, to the CTA. I just recreate more of them. Go back and watch my content. I say the same thing over and over again, but 9 different ways, then 19 different ways, then 92 different ways. It's just the same thing. You know, and you'll figure out like your message. You'll figure out what your passion is and where you love. Like there's certain things that I just love talking about because I know when my perfect customers figure out, it's going to change their life. You got to figure that stuff out, you guys. This is a business, right? This is a business. You have to work on creating that content that shows up, right? You're the CEO, right? You have to show up for that. And confidence is huge. But here's the best way to get more confidence. I want to give you an example. So let's say you have never rode a bike before and you want to learn to ride a bike. How do you think you would learn to ride a bike the fastest? Would you learn to ride the bike the fastest by watching a bunch of YouTube videos on learning to ride a bike? Would you learn to ride a bike the fastest by reading books on learning to ride a bike? Or would you learn to ride the bike fastest on getting on the bike? Yeah, you're probably going to fall off. Yeah, you're probably going to get a bruise on your knee. Heck, you might even get a broken bone, but you'll learn to ride a bike eventually. I'm saying that because that's going to happen with your content. We've all had videos that sucked. We've all had videos that flopped, right? That's just how we know not to do those ones again. That's life. Like that is part of it, you guys. That is really just part of it. So one of the first things that I want to go over with you, let me find it. If you haven't done this yet, you guys, it's so important, right? And that is inside the community, go to the classroom and go down to how to discover your perfect customer. Okay. And then you go to this PDF and fill this out. Because I can promise you one thing right now, when you understand what your perfect customer wants and needs are, you'll not feel that you have to cut the price to get a customer, because you don't, my friends. Actually, when you understand who your perfect customer is, you see that you could actually charge triple. People are not buying from you because of the price. People are not buying from you because they don't trust you yet in your content. Okay? I hope you understand that it's not a price issue. My gosh. How do I average selling 80 a month of the $600 product and I've never cut the price once? Because I deliver it so much value. That's one of the most important things you can do. Deliver it value, okay? So make sure you take the time and you fill this out. No, it's not going to make sense. And no, it's not going to be comfortable at first, but nothing is the first time you do it, okay? This is huge though. This is huge Because the more you can understand who your perfect customer is, the more you'll understand how to create content for your perfect customer. Okay, so make sure you guys take the time to fill this out. You know, it's so interesting because to me, I wasn't complicated on that. Because to me, the perfect customer for me was literally, you guys, a younger version of me. It just was. Because all I can think about in my head is, oh my gosh, what I would give if 10 years ago I could have had this. I mean, what I would have given if I could have had this when I first started being a mom, right? But I mean, even 10 years ago, the more time, the more memories I would have had with my kids, right? And so I think about that for families, because I'm like, literally, this is like a dream come true for families. Following a 2-hour working process, have a fully automated business out there generating an income for you 24/7. Like, holy cow. I swear every parent should know about this. Every family member should know about this, right? And so to me, it's like, if you're having a hard time with that, think about that person that, man, your heart would smile. Like, your heart would smile when it made a difference in their life. Like, I'm invested in your guys' success. Like, I'm like, what can I do better to bring more success in this community? What can I do? Because my heart smiles when I see you guys be successful. Like, it really does. Because I've found my perfect customers, and likes attract. So my perfect customers are finding their perfect customers. That's why we have such an amazing community, right? And so that's what I'm sharing with you guys. That is one of the most important things that you can do. Now, here's the other part. This is going to hurt, but sometimes the truth hurts. You guys, it's not a question if your customers aren't on social media. Social media works. You got to stop saying, why isn't anybody looking at my videos? And you got to start saying, what can I do better to attract my customers so they'll look at the videos? There is billions of dollars to make on social media. Billions. Actually, probably trillions. It's insane the amount of money. So if you're on the struggle bus, you guys, just have grace. Holy moly. Like, I see some of the most ridiculous comments that are like, help, I've been doing videos for 4 days and nobody's bought from me. Where did you guys come up with this stuff? I remember, and I could go back and look at my content, what day it was. It was like day 3 or 4. I don't know. I did 2 videos that day because I started to get in my head. Because I had a brand new TikTok channel when I started this in September, right? I had 0 followers and it was crickets. And I would go back and look at my content, like, God, it's because you suck. I was so hard on myself. And I did. I literally backed up one day and I was like, I don't think this is going to work. Because you know what I discovered? That's the easy way out. That's the easy way. That's where we stay complacent. That's where we don't grow in our life. And that's what I discovered. I just got in my head. And instead of just fighting through it, and the next day I was like, no, this is my best advice for you guys right now. You're going to learn this. People are on social media buying. If you want them to buy from you, you got to get better. That's it. Just get better. Now, Michael Jordan had to shoot a lot of basketballs before he got better. And then he became the best. How many videos away are you of just exploding? Some of you, it could be 1 video. Some of you could be 2. Some of you could be 22. But I will tell you what, when I hear, why aren't I getting any views? That's your biggest problem. You're in your own way and you're not realizing you got to just get better. Like, you guys, I'm serious. I know that sounds really weird, but I can promise you this. If you are consistent and you plug into our system, in 6 months, you're going to go back, look at your content, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, you're going to get what I'm saying. Right now, you don't think you're doing anything wrong, and that's what you're doing wrong, right? The only way you get better is showing up every day and wanting to get better. Okay, that is really the best way to do it. So I'm going to show something with you guys. So anyway, There's people buying on social media. There's people buying through email. If they're not buying from you, it just is a message problem. And that's okay. You'll get it. So here's some of the limiting beliefs that will hold you back. Okay. Here's some of the I've not sold anything. Why would anybody buy from me? That's one of the biggest limiting beliefs. Do you guys realize every single business on the entire planet started with no customers and people bought? Every single business. That's one thing every business has in common. They all start with no customers and they all need customers to grow. Okay. So you guys, this is where you take your mess and turn it into a message. So if I was brand new to social media and I had to start over again, my first probably 21 videos would be me sharing my story. You guys just go out there and share your story and take the temperature. I literally did a whole training over how to share your story, and I literally broke it down for you. Go watch it. But that's what your first 21 videos should be. Why you're here. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. People do business with people they can relate to. You want to get more customers? Relate. It's not about slashing the price. I can promise you guys that. It's not a price issue that people aren't buying from you. It's a message issue. It's a trust issue. They're just not trusting you enough. But the moment they do, your world is going to change. Like, I just want to get better every day at connecting. That's why you guys hear me all the time. I'm your hope dealer. I always say that to my audience. I'm your hope dealer. I hope today you see a different perspective. I hope today you see that you too don't need to be tech savvy, right? I just want to really relate to them. Because the moment I call myself their hope dealer, they don't feel like they're being sold, because I'm not trying to sell them. And I will tell you something else too. You are creating a hot mess express if you're getting customers because you slice the price. They're going to be a hot mess express because you didn't give the product any value. They only bought from you because you cut the price. So inside they're going to be jabbing and they weren't ready to buy yet. And then when they don't have success, then they're going to come back at you because it didn't work and you misled them. And then you're going to get a bad reputation and you're never going to make six figures. But because I built this complete with ethics, and I'm like, I'm here when you're ready to buy. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here when you're ready to buy. I'll be here. I'll be loving on you in your email when you're ready to buy. Because of that, we have a freaking amazing community. Stop pushing your offer on people and start loving them. Start honoring them where they are. Start helping them see that their current situation is their current situation. Nothing is based on that. It's where they want to go, and you can help them get there. By, hey, I'll give you money back if you buy from me. Nobody wants that. You guys, come on. And that is not for this community. We are so much better than that, my friends. Like, come on, you guys, seriously. I don't know where you learned that, but you didn't learn that in this community. And I can promise you there's not 4,000 people in this community because of building that way. We built this community and we've got this many people making a lot of money because we built with complete ethics, and we know the value of our products. And we know when they pay $600, they are literally getting a life-changing business. We know when they pay $300, they're getting an amazing business where they can get in profit mode so they can upgrade. That's the thinking you got to have. You want to attract people to you? Grab people's attention with your conviction, your certainty, and you all have it in you. And if you don't, practice on it. Practice on that, you guys. It's so important. It's in there, because I will tell you what, if you think that you need to reduce the price, your content's going to come off that way. Nobody's going to buy from you. It's actually going to do damage for your business. Okay?
Michelle?
That is one thing that I absolutely loved about what IPS did. Loved it. Loved the fact that it's like they give us our website that has the products on it. And literally we stick to those prices, you guys, because I think they're super affordable. Like, I really do. I think they should be double the price, honestly. Like, I've had so many people that spent $2,500 at Legendary, and I'm not bashing Legendary because I know nothing about them. And they came over here and they're like, this is such a better value than Legendary. I used to say that a lot when Legendary was like the hot thing. I was like, you guys, like, I've had so many people go to LM and come over here and can't believe the value that they get. I had another gal, you guys, and trust me, she's getting close. She just can't talk in the community because she had to do a non-compete with her job. She works at a hospital. So crazy. She's like a huge executive at a hospital, and she had to sign a non-compete at this job. She can't even be on social media. Like, she's on social media under her maiden name, and she can't even do pictures. She's so afraid of getting caught because they will fire her. But she's in our community. She loves it. But she had purchased something. She's the one that does the dog videos, okay? And she had purchased another product for $2,700 that costs monthly. She discovered me on TikTok, and it was a complete no-brainer to her. You guys, she watched one of my TikTok lives, and she literally went and bought from me. And she said inside our community, it's like a white glove experience. She absolutely loves it. She can't believe the value of it. Those are the stories you share. Those are the stories you share. Stories like that, the value that people get, right? Because I'm just telling you guys, when you learn to have that type of confidence, you'll attract your perfect customers to you. You really, really will. So it's not a question of customers on social media. The question is, well, are you willing to do the work on a consistent basis and work on your mindset so your customers find you, so you can make a difference in their life? Okay. So now what I want to talk about, and this is where I'll kind of do some role playing with you guys. And I promise I'm going to go back to comments. I just really want to get through this first. Okay. So I've shared with you the last few days some truth bombs, right? Some ideas to help you guys create content. I've done some truth bombs, and I've done some viral hooks, right? These are some great ideas, you guys, but I don't know if you watched today's video, how I took just this one here. Look at this. I took just this one here. Oops. And sorry, guys. Okay. And I was able to create 6 different ones off of this. See, if you don't like blank, try blank instead. Look how I was able to create 6 different video ideas off of this. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Don't overthink it. Think of the things that you love and create that. Today, I created 2 videos from this. I created, if you don't like making 25% profit, try making 100% profit, right? And I created, if you don't like having to be away from your family, try following a 2-hour workday instead. So I took 2 of this today and created those videos. You guys, I could create 10 more just off of that one statement. So what I want to do is, because I really want to help you guys, I want some aha moments tonight, because we are just such a sweet spot time to be marketing right now. I just really want to help you guys market. So what I want to do is, looking at these, if somebody would like to, I will role play with you, okay? So when you're looking at these, what is one that you would like to do? And I can give you ideas. Anybody want to unmute and have fun with me? Tracy, I see your hand raised. Let's go for it.
Okay, so I picked one, you said?
Yeah, pick one.
Let's see. I've been looking at these and I had one picked out. Do not wait for let's see, if number 9.
Okay, so number 9, it's more important to, okay. So first of all, what we're going to do is, let me just copy this. And then I'm going to go back here. Now. Okay. So first of all, what I want to do is, help me out here. And I don't want you to overthink it. I just want you to give me, like, your customer is here. How can we get them to here? What are those 6 things that they need?
Okay. They're similar to yours, but
Okay.
what attracted me to this was the no tech skills needed.
Okay.
And for 10 years, I was looking for an automated sales funnel, and I knew I didn't have the time or the money for it. So that automation, I was tired of paying monthly fees in other courses that I took. And I was tired of MLM, being trained to get 100 no's before I got a yes. So the rejection free part really enticed me. And the immediate startup, because I knew how long it takes to make websites and to to do all that. And I, as a busy mom of 5 and homeschool, I didn't have time for all that. So the built-in, and I like the built-in business. It gets in a, plug in and do it. So it gave me a baseline. So I just needed a starting point because I want to make my own digital products around homeschooling, my niche, because I've been homeschooling for almost 20 years. So I didn't know where to start. So this blueprint has given me that starting point and confidence. So
yes, I love that.
So, and then
you are so on point. What you just said, that is so fire.
And then the 100% profit, because I have been an affiliate, I have worked network marketing, and I was sick and tired of making those small percentages and staying in the DMs all night. I had hours and hours of month-end magic. For 3 or 4 hours. I would stay in my DMs. Hey, follow up with the website, follow up I was like, oh, this is so, I was in a big, and and I've had jobs and I lost them as an online English teacher, so I was frustrated with that. So I was frustrated that I didn't have control over a business. Like, literally, the Chinese government shut our business down because I taught English to Chinese students. So I had no control over what the government told me. And I was like, daggone it. I love that business, but they shut down the companies. They said no more American teachers in China. So anyway, so I was very frustrated with not having that control of, daggone it, I'm good at teaching these kids and now I can't work this business. And it was and I'm also, for the past 2 years, my husband asked me, what are you going to do to supplement my income? And so I was stressed every day about that. And we have 2 in college. And so the college tuitions and all that. So I don't know if
no,
those
this is
aren't
good.
really.
I'm ready. Yeah. Okay.
I just rambled.
So this is good. Okay. So I wrote down. Hopefully I can read my writing because I was writing fast because you were talking fast. I love it.
Oh, sorry.
It's more important to blank than to blank. Okay. So let's take what you just shared. Okay. So, for example, like I just had a really good one too. Where did it go? Okay. It's more important to learn how to have an automated business than it is to live in DMs and have no time with your family. That's a powerful one, because anybody that's been, in any type of network marketing is going to be like, what did you just say? Because it is more important than that. I love what you said about it is more important to make 100% profit than it is to make 20 to 25% profit with an online business. Because if you're only making 25%, you have to do 4 times the work than you would to make 100%. That's trading time for dollars. That's a good one. I like this. It's more important to have a plug and play business immediate ready to go than it is to have to wait weeks or months to have an online business. Another one I love, it's more important to have rejection-free business than it is to have to go for 100 no's before you get a customer. Yeah. That's super relatable to a lot of people. I love that you said it's more important to be able to have a fully functioning automated business within 2 days than it is to have to wait months or years to even have a business. You said something about the 10 years looking at automations. Right. It's more important to have a pre-built sales funnel than it is to learn skills of tech and code and marketing, the message, the colors, like kind of go into detail that people would understand. Another one is, what did you say? Oh, I like this. It's more important to be your own boss and have complete control than it is be a contractor and have no control. You guys, I learned that the hard way. Boom, share your story.
Okay.
But do you see how you take that one and get so many ideas from it?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
It is. Thanks. These last 3 days have been worth 600 plus.
Awesome. You're liking it?
Oh, the 90-day videos, they're gold. It really
Awesome.
is. But thank you so much for your time. That gives me a lot of
Does that help you?
Definitely. Yes. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. PJ, did you want to go next? I saw your hand up next. I'd love to do one with you.
Hello, I'm here.
Okay.
All right, let's see. How about, oh geez, I was just looking at this and I had one and I forgot what it was. Let's see. It is, it's better to blank than to blank.
Okay, and which
That's
one is
number
that?
15.
15. Okay, let me just keep it up here so that way I don't lose it. Okay. Okay, so, oh gosh, what just happened? Hold on. Okay, so that same thing, give me a little bit, take your perfect customer from here to there. Let's
Okay.
go back to that. Okay.
So probably tried to get online and do something before and it failed. Has worked a lot in their past, many hours, 12, 15-hour days, tired of working a lot. Wants more time to do the things that they love, along with still earning an income, of course. Not very tech savvy, slight internet experience, but not a ton. Age range in the middle age range, somewhere around 50-ish or so. No real kids left in the house. We might have like pets, grandkids, that kind of stuff.
So what is some of the key things that they would need to have a better understanding about before they made a decision to buy?
Being beginner friendly, not needing a lot of setup work to get it going, and being easy to follow.
Good one. Okay.
Also something that is action orientated as opposed to study orientated.
That's a good one.
Also mentorship community, very important, because there's, gotta have other people that have gone through it that you can view and watch and learn from and that kind of stuff.
Okay. Give me one more.
A solid process, something that is a solid process, that's a proven process that they can understand, and not understand, but that they can see, a process they can see.
Okay. And so the one you picked is it's better to blank than to blank. Okay. So let me see. I'm just going over the things that we talked about. Okay. So to me, it's like, it's better to follow a proven system than it is to create your own product from scratch and take the weeks and the months it takes to get it working. You guys, that's why I absolutely love this blueprint, because it walks you through step by step. You see that?
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like the action versus steady. It's better to be able to take action immediately with an online business than it is to have to study and learn and learn. I loved our learn and earn process that we learned inside the blueprint. Okay, then it's better to have a community of thriving entrepreneurs than it is to sit alone in your office and try to do this yourself.
That's good. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
It's better to have a proven system than it is to find something off of hype. I love the fact that this blueprint's been around years working, and I love the fact that the only reason we have 4,000 people inside our community is because our system works. The only way they got there is following this blueprint, this process that we followed in the blueprint. Okay. It's better to have a beginner-friendly business than it is to have to spend weeks or months trying to learn something that has a lot of tech involved. And then it's better to have a pre-built, done-for-you business than it is to have to learn how to build a funnel, build a website, learn SEO, and learn coding.
Awesome.
Then I like this one too. It's better to be part of a winning community where I can communicate with people that are winning than it is to try to be by myself, because I have failed before and that has held me back from wanting to take action.
Yeah.
You know, it's better to have a pre-built system than it is to try to build one, because no tech is involved when you have a pre-built system.
Okay.
Do those
That's
help?
great. Yeah, those are awesome.
Okay. You guys, I'll do one more. Amy, do you know who had their hand up next? I just saw those two hands pop up.
Susan,
Who?
Susan,
Okay, Susan?
Which
Hey.
one? There's two of us.
Susan Burt. Susan Burt.
Hello,
Oh,
that's
sorry.
me.
All
Hi,
right.
okay. I
Okay.
got a lot already, but I like, I wish someone had told me sooner that, because I've been in MLM, I've been in other things, and it's taken me years to get nowhere. So,
Okay.
it's more about, it's easy, anyone can do it. It's, beginners can do it. There's no tech. I'm thinking
Okay,
really
wait,
fast.
let me copy this in real quick, and then I'm gonna write down your stuff here. Let me just, oh gosh.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Okay, oops. Okay, I wish someone had told me sooner blank, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then let's go back to these. Okay, so give me some for you, Susan.
Oh, this is hard, but good. It's hard and good.
Right. So
So
you just say, think about it this way. When you are thinking of somebody just discovering you, your perfect customers discovering you on social media, what are those 6 things or 4 things or 3 things that they need to hear for them to be like, yes, they feel confident in that decision?
the first one that comes to mind is they don't need to be, they don't need to be creative.
Mm.
For so in, where we came from, we never really felt like we could get to where we needed to be because you had to be so creative to connect all the things. So the
Mhm.
automation comes in here where, we don't have to do that. We just have to set up the automation. We don't have to know about all the things. But one of the big things was, we don't have to sell anything. We don't have to be sales women or men. The beginner friendly was one, easy to follow. Let me think. Just anybody can do it. You don't have to be a certain age. You don't have to be, you don't have to be anybody but you. That's it.
That's good.
Be you. And so, so I think it's fear. I think the word is fear, because so many people were not feeling like they fit in to this MLM, they just felt like they were, they didn't fit in. They didn't have what it would take to get a sale, which
Mm,
is almost a miracle sometimes. So, so I think it left a lot of us feeling like we just faded into the woodwork because we didn't fit into that. We just didn't fit in.
mhm.
So they will fit in here because this is for everybody, and it's easy, it's automated, it's all the things.
Good. Okay.
Did I give you
Anything
enough? Did I
else?
help?
Can you give me one more?
One more.
Mhm.
Oh, I wish someone had told me this sooner because I wasted so much time in trying to understand the process, and this blueprint process
Okay.
is great. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I wish someone had told me sooner that, yeah, this one, man, you guys can create so many pieces, but I'm going to give you a few like twists and turns on this. So I wish somebody would have told me sooner that I did not have to be a salesman to make daily pay from home. Yeah, I wish somebody would have told me sooner that there is a beginner-friendly automated online business out there where you don't have to be tech savvy, and within 2 days, you have a website ready to take payments into my bank account. I wish somebody would have told me sooner that digital marketing, you can make 100% profit. You don't have to sell. You don't have to take a lot of time. You don't have to DM, and you don't have to bother friends and family.
Yes.
This one, I wish somebody had told me sooner that you don't have to be creative. You literally can have a proven, done for you, pre-built 6-figure funnel that anyone can do.
That was good.
Yeah. Hey, I wish someone would tell me that anybody can do an online business. You don't have to fit in or be a certain type of person because fear can hold you back.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
That's great.
You should figure out a video to put faded into the woodwork in it because that was a really good one.
Yeah.
This is huge. I wish someone would have told me sooner that I didn't have to spend a lot of time to get a customer. I could have it automated and get my time back by following a 2-hour working process.
Yes. I have goosebumps.
Let
Oh,
me see. I'm just trying to pick up. I wish somebody would have told me sooner that you do not have to have a following, you do not have to have experience, and you do not have to have tech skills to have a digital marketing business.
yes.
I wish somebody told me sooner that you can make 100% profit with a done-for-you online business instead of 25%, which means you'd have to do 4 times the work to make the same amount of money. I think that's a huge one. That
That's
one's
awesome.
actually been working a lot for me, you guys. I've literally been breaking it down. I don't know if you guys have seen my lives, but I've been doing the 600, and I've been like, okay, so you have a product that you sell for 600, and then I'll do an arrow down, and I'll be like 100% profit. You make 600. Well, if you guys are an affiliate marketer, a network marketer, and you make 25%, you make 150. So you do the exact same amount of work, but which makes more sense? Make $600 for the exact same amount of work, or $150, and then you're giving the company $150 or $450. That one's got me 3 customers just in the last 2 days because of that.
Awesome.
They're like, oh my gosh, they go visually seeing it's huge. So, that's some video to create, and maybe put that on the screen in the video and talk about that, because that is huge. You don't really, when you think about, yeah, 25%, but then when you do the math and you're like, yeah, but I'm giving the company $450, I'm only making 150. That's why I struggle. Here, man, you get 100%. That was huge. Okay, let me do one more. So I wish someone had told me sooner that there's, let me do it a different way. I wish someone had told me sooner that you can have an automated online rejection-free business. That means no selling or no follow-up or no having to find customers. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you,
Awesome.
Michelle.
Did those help?
I can't wait to watch this replay.
Yeah, good. But do you guys see what I mean of all the different avenues that you can go? So just do that piece of paper, take the time to write the 6 things down and just play with that. And you guys can create so many pieces of content for that. That can be faceless videos, that can be picture posts, that can be videos that you talk in. It really, really can. Okay, so what we're going to do, I know there's a lot of comments, you guys. I've not been paying attention to comments because I didn't want to get off track. So okay, so okay, let me go to comments. Yeah, luckily this is recorded, right? A question, if you have $150 package and sell the 300, do you only make 150? No, you only can sell what you bought. So if you purchase the 150, you only can make the 150 and the 50. Yeah, consistency is everything, you guys. Okay. Let me see. Does anybody have any questions on any of these that I can help you with? Did this help you guys, help you find your perfect customer better? Ooh, good for you, Tracy. So, Virginia, you can have this passion. Like you guys will get it. You got to think about it. Every single person in this community, I've just done more videos than you guys. I've just done more video. That's the only difference of me and you, right? There's people that are going to do way better than me, way faster, right? So just, yeah. Yeah, okay, good for you. Yeah, and that's it, you guys. But okay, I want to go back to the, if I was brand new, like if I literally just discovered this, what I would do is my first 21 videos would literally be sharing my story. Like my first video would literally be this, right? And you guys can even time the time. I would literally be like, so you guys, in 2022, I've been struggling. I'm a mom. I have 6 kids. I only have 2 left at home. I'm a grandma to 5, and time is the most important thing to me. And I was trying to make an income with network marketing, and I was failing miserably. I was working too many hours, and right there's the door. And I could hear my family out there, and I just wanted to spend more time with them. You guys, I didn't understand digital marketing. I thought you had to be tech savvy, and I was just afraid to do something. And I was like, how much time is it going to take? And you guys, one day I was on Facebook, and it was weird how I discovered it, but I discovered it on Facebook, and it said no MLM. It said no monthly expenses. And it said 100% profit. You guys, I just got excited, and I was like, man, I need something new in my life. And you guys, this blueprint has been an absolute breath of fresh air. So I'm just telling you right now, I don't know what your goals and dreams are, but if you're not happy with what you're doing right now, I just highly recommend checking this blueprint out. If you want to learn more, put yes in the comments and I'll get you the blueprint details. I would literally do the video every day. I would do it every single day. And I just would have a different background and a different outfit on. Matter of fact, here's what I would do. And I don't know if a lot of you don't know this, but I was terrified to do my first videos. I did all of them in one day. It took me 2 hours. I would get the confidence built up. I'd get the courage. I'd get the confidence. I went in my bedroom. I grabbed 7 shirts. I put a shirt on. What I did is I had wrote down 21 video topics. And I'm going to share with you in a minute how I got them. Okay. I wrote down 21 video topics, and I mentally just got prepared. And I did 3 videos. I checked them off, changed my shirt, kind of fixed my hair a little bit, did 3 videos. I literally would create all my videos at the beginning. But I will tell you what, if I was you, I would literally just be a storyteller. So what's another story? So you guys, on September 10th, I discovered this blueprint. And I will tell you what, I got so excited because first of all, I was nervous. I was very stressed. I was overwhelmed. I was not having enough time with my family and not having enough income to do the things that I love. And when I purchased this blueprint, you guys, it was such a breath of fresh air because the training was 5 minutes, take action. 8 minutes, take action. It was easy to follow. And you know what the best part? You could be in the learning and earning stages at the exact same time. So while I'm learning, I'm able to earn an income as well. If you want to learn about a proven online digital product where you can learn and earn at the same time, put yes in the comments and I'll get you the details. Those are the first videos I did. because I wasn't making any money yet, right? I'd say the same thing, but do you feel my passion? Because that's what excited me. And I knew that's what would connect with my perfect customer, right? Another one I did is I was like, you guys, I was struggling in network marketing. And then I discovered this blueprint. And what I loved about it was I could follow it 2 hours a day. Then that way I still got to be a taxi mom and a taxi grandma. And I got to just work in the mornings and go pick my little peanut up from preschool and spend the rest of the day with her because the business is automated. And you guys, I was scared to look at automations because I didn't understand them. I'm not tech savvy. I'd never been on TikTok before, but in the digital product, it showed me step by step how to build a TikTok channel. And I'm going to build it. So I'm excited that you're listening to me right now and you get to be on this journey with me, but you can join me or you can watch me, whichever. I'm going to be here for you and I'm excited. But if you do want to learn more, learn how I'm going to learn how to make daily pay following a 2-hour workday, learn how I'm going to use TikTok, put yes in the comments and I will get you the details as well. Just take them on the journey. You guys are overthinking this. You are overthinking this. I can't tell you how many people bought from me because they're like, oh my gosh, I swear you're reading my mind. I swear you are in my life. Like your life is my life. We have the exact same story. People won't connect with you if you don't tell them your story. Some of you are so afraid of being perfect. People don't do business with people that are perfect because nobody's perfect. We all have a hot mess expressed somewhere in our life. Share that journey. You got to share it. I look at everybody in our community that is having such success. Go watch their content. They just take you on their journey. Tell people, let them know. Do you hear me in my content? I'm going to be here. When you're ready, I'm here. Hey, let's do it together or just follow me. I can promise you what do I say in every one of my lives? I'm going to keep on delivering you value. Just follow me. Because I have so much confidence. I know when they're ready to buy, they're going to buy from me. But you all are out there worried about your likes or your follows or that. No, show people that you're going to be here for them. I'm still here 13 months later. You know how many people have reached out to me and said, I can't believe you're still doing this and the money you've made. I'm like, I told you I would. Stick to your word. That's more than anything, you guys. I can promise you, set goals and fight to the end for those goals, and your wildest dreams will come true. Your wildest dreams will come true. What's the very first thing I did when I discovered this? I could not mentally see 300 a day. Oh man, I would have loved it. We all would like it, but I couldn't see because I couldn't connect the dots yet, but I was not going to try to understand it and then try to make money. I was going to make money while I was trying to understand it. That's the learning and earning. So I literally wasn't going to set myself up for failure. So you guys, if you've never made 10,000 a month, please don't think you're going to make it in 30 days. Stop it. That's just setting you up for failure. So when I seen this, I was like, 300 a day, that's 109,000 a year. Holy crap, that would be awesome. I literally said that. I was like, but no way. I mean, they're working 2 hours a day. There's no way. Using social media, there's no money, spending no money. This is the stuff I was telling myself. So I was like, okay, Michelle, set a goal to do half of that. I literally, you guys, I need to go find my notebook and show it to you. I literally had 54,000 wrote down, 54,000, 54,000. I was going to make 54,000 by September 10th of 2023. It's laughable now, right? I literally wrote it. I was like, that's all I'm going for. And see, what happens is I was just going for that goal. So if I had a day that I wasn't reaching my goals, that's okay, because I had a whole year to make 54,000. Guys, got to stop being so hard on yourself. So what happened? And so I had a first year goal of 54,000. Make your goals, you guys. Then I had my second year goal. I was like, I want to do 109,000, 300 a day my second year. Because I just put the blinders on and I just stayed to the course. I spent 30 minutes a day copy and pasting free ads. copy, paste, post, copy, paste, post, 30 minutes a day. I spent 1 hour. Well, at the beginning, I created all my content at once. Then after a few weeks, I didn't do that anymore. And I would spend 1 hour creating my 3 videos. And by that time, I was in it. I was in it to win it. How many of you are actually in it to win it? Okay, then you got to get that. You're in it to win it. You're going to show up every day, not for you, for your perfect customer, because you got a lot of lives to change, my friend. And I would just, I'm in it to win. I'd show up every day. Made 7,000 my first month, 14,000 my second, 22 my third, 31. But when I hit that 14,000, I was like, I might be onto something. I don't remember feeling that way, but I also remember being scared to death to go to bed at night because I was like, this is a dream. It's all going to go away. Why am I telling you guys this? Because I always didn't have that belief. I had to resell myself every freaking day. I'm telling you the truth. I had to resell myself on it because I was like, this is going to go away. I'm going to wake up one day and it's all going to be in a dream. Because I couldn't understand the ding. And it was literally the end of February. And I had hit 22, the end of November, and I hit 22,000. I was like, I think this is real. 90 days in, I was like, I think it's real. And I literally had set a goal. I was like, I think I can do 100,000 my first year. So I switched my goal. Switch my focus. I marked out the 54,000 and I changed it to 109 and I had the goal 109. And then I hit 31,000 in December. I was like, dude, just go for it in 6 months. And then I ended up hitting 152,000 in 6 months because I was in it to win it. I didn't focus on anything but just winning with my content, winning with showing up, winning with an impact. That was it. Never once did I focus on I need a customer. I was just in it to win it, just in it to win it. And how do you win? By showing up. How do you win? By doing the 2-hour workday. How do you win? By creating the content. I didn't care about nothing but that. And I just wanted to make a bigger impact. And I will share with you guys every day when I create my content, still to this day, when my phone is up there, I do not see a phone. I see my perfect customers sitting on the couch. I see kids climbing all over them. I see them happy. I see them fulfilled. And I know it was because they discovered this blueprint, they were coachable, and they followed it. So that's the content I create because I have to get my message out there so I can make a difference in somebody's life. The moment you take yourself out of it is the moment you will win and everybody wins. And that's to this day how I create my content every single day. I'm just telling you guys, every day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't feel that way. When I go live, that's how I feel. And I've never thought about how many customers I'm going to get or I need to get. I thought about how many lives I need to impact today. How many lives am I going to make a difference to today? And when you have that thinking, everything will change. But you guys got to raise that confidence. You got to do it scared. You have to. Tell people you are. I remember when I went live for the first time, I told them I was scared to death. I was like, you guys, I'm going to just spell my way to the top. Just be nice to me. I remember saying that. I was like, just be nice to me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm an introvert. If you guys are an introvert, you know how scary this is. You know how freaking relatable I was to people when I was like that. Because I was a real human. You guys are trying to be perfect. There's not one perfect person in this planet. Just stop it, you guys. Seriously, you guys are overthinking it. So how did I create my first 21 videos? Okay. Again, if I did it over, I would share more of my story. I'm telling you guys, your story is the most, because you're going to help the algorithms find your perfect customers quicker. But how I did, and I still would do it again, because it was really good for me because I needed it. Because I was literally from the network marketing world. I knew nothing about affiliate marketing. The only thing I knew about digital marketing is I thought you had to create a product and like no coding and SEO. And I thought you had to be a really smart person. That's not me. And I was like, I don't ever want to do that because I seen the time people spent on it. That was nothing I ever wanted to do, right? But that's all I knew. I didn't know there's this other really cool side with resale rights and things like that, right? So what I did is, if you look at our training in the digital product that you actually paid for, if you go to Facebook, there's Facebook groups. Because I didn't know how I was going to market yet, because I was laughing when I saw TikTok. A lot of you guys don't know this story. I was laughing. I was like, TikTok for business? I literally thought TikTok was a dancing platform. All I ever seen is my granddaughter leaning the phone up on the wall and try to do the dance movie and watch the same video 59,000 times, right? And all I seen is my daughter and her friends dance and make TikTok videos. I thought it was a dancing platform. So when I seen TikTok, I was like, I was laughing. I was like, no way. So first thing I did is, when I was going through the TikTok training, I was like, I do want to join some Facebook groups, not to post. I've never posted in one, but I joined some to learn. I joined I think 5 or 7 groups to learn. And I went in them, and all I did was I looked. And I seen I looked in the comments, what people are saying. Because people use social media as a freaking diary. Right? Some people are so funny. I'm like, just go buy a diary, please, already. But a lot of people don't. So man, they were sharing their emotions and how they felt and everything. And I was reading these comments, and I was writing them down. I was like, oh my gosh. I literally was so excited. I did that the night I bought September 10th. It was a Saturday. That evening, I literally sat there for 2 hours, and I just was going through these groups. I was writing this stuff down. I was so fired up, because I was like, oh my gosh, everybody needs this blueprint. These people are hot messes. They need it. There was no structure. That's when my confidence for this blueprint raised, because these people are all over the place. They didn't have any direction. There was no structure. So I wrote down all these emotions, how these people felt. See, sometimes it's really easy to get caught up on how we feel, but we're not our customers. How do your customers feel? So me going in those groups, I was just seeing these key words and these emotions. Why do you think I love going live? Because that was the scariest thing I ever did. I went live 5 times in February and January, November, and I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I was like, oh, I made it. I survived it, but I learned a lot. I learned so much from going live. And then I went live consistently in December. And that's how I learned. Every piece of my content after I went live comes from my lives. If you guys are not taking notes during your lives, you're messing up. I'll even say it during my lives. I'm like, oh, that's good. And I'll grab a sticky tab, or I'll grab something if I can't find my notebook. I'm like, that was good. I tell people that's good. Or I'm like, oh, nowadays I'm like, oh, hold on, I got to screenshot that. And I will screenshot comments now. That's how I create my content now. Let your perfect customers tell you what they want to hear, what they need to hear. Let them drive to that decision. You guys, that is so huge. So I did. I just went in those groups, and I literally was able just to see what people loved, what they didn't like, what they were worried about. And I just created content off of that. And then what I did is, because I understood the power of storytelling, I would add my story, and I would bring in stuff about what they didn't like, because I was becoming relatable. So I'd kind of share my story, relatable, CTA, call to action. That's it. Just work on that, you guys. If you just literally focused on that, don't focus on how many people are getting to your funnel. Don't focus on how many people are looking at your videos. Don't focus on nothing but you getting good with your message. I did not start tracking my funnel until the end of October. I just didn't, because I couldn't put that much pressure on me, because I knew I just needed to get good. We'll see, when I got on TikTok and I see some of these people that were really, bad A, and I was like, holy cow. It's like, okay, there's money to be made over here. I felt it. I felt it. There was zero doubt that there's money to be made on TikTok. That's probably why I had made so much money. Because I just was like, oh, there's money to be made here. This is going to be fun, man. I'm going to impact so many lives. I just felt it. Y'all are too busy questioning it. Y'all are too busy thinking it don't work. There's millions being made on TikTok every day. You get good, you'll make millions. You guys will. Seriously, there's not one of you on here that could make $1 million. I'm saying that with full confidence. There's not one of you. Yeah, not one of you. Ooh, somebody binge watched your video. Yeah, that's awesome. Anyway, hopefully this helped you guys. Really believe in what we got though, man. We have something really, really, really good here. Like really, really good. Like really good. That is so affordable. So much money to be made. It really is. It really is. So awesome. Just keep on showing up every day, every day, every day, you guys. So hopefully this helped. And tomorrow I'm doing content every day in the 90-day, every single day. You're going to get nuggets every day in this 90-day because I am going to get you guys to get your goal met because I know it's possible. I know it's not a question if people aren't buying these blueprints. It's not a question if these blueprints don't work. We just got to get you on the right track, build your confidence, help you with your content. So I just want to help every single one of you to have the best holidays you've ever had. So thanks everybody. Tomorrow night.
Thank you, Michelle.
Yeah. Tomorrow night is 6 figures in 6 months. Oh, no.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
It's tomorrow during the day, right? Yes.
Thanks,
Right?
Michelle.
Wait, I'm right. Yes, tomorrow during the day is a 6 figures just because of, we have all different time zones. I'm going to accommodate every time zone. And then Sarissa, you guys, tomorrow night is doing the tech Zoom. Okay. So make sure if you guys have any tech questions or if anybody of your new customers have tech questions, get them on tomorrow night for Sarissa. Okay. Thanks everybody.
Can I
You guys
just-
are awesome. I believe
Can I give a
you guys
quick
so much.
update? Can I give